Hola, buenas tardes, Jesse and Student You. Bienvenidos a iLive English. El día de hoy trabajaremos con ideas en negativo, pero estas ideas en negativo serán acerca de tercera persona. Para hablar de ideas en negativo, para la tercera persona utilizamos el doesn't y es con lo que trabajaremos el día de hoy, ¿vale? Las terceras personas, recuerden que son la persona he, she, and it. Pero recuerden que estos no solamente es literalmente he, she, and it. Puede ser, por ejemplo, cuando tú dices my brother es he. Puedes decir my sister, my mom, y es la persona she. Puedes decir my cell phone y es la persona it. Entonces, con esto es lo que trabajaremos el día de hoy, con ideas negativas y terceras personas. También trabajaremos un poquito con I, you, we and they, pero sería muy poquito, ¿vale? Entonces, todo es muy fácil, lo único que debemos de hacer es poner mucha atención. Entonces, comenzamos. Y comenzamos con actividad número uno, ¿ok? Y para actividad número uno, vamos a conjugar y después ya empezamos con la clase, ¿ok? Example. Eh, I don't like. Let's practice with I don't like. I don't like. Example, I don't like moronga. Yesi, what is your example? I don't like. Excellent. Now, student you. Oh, one more time, please, Jesse. Yes, sorry.
Yes. I don't like seafood.
Good, excellent. Now, student you. Good. Now, let's practice with the person you. Uh-huh. Jesse, you. Well, probably. Oh yeah, you, Jesse, you don't like seafood. You don't like fish. Okay, now, Jesse, one example.
Um, you don't like coffee.
Okay, good. Next, student you. One example with the person you. Exactly. Next. The next is where with the person we. And again, with like. Example, we don't like bad words. We don't like bad words. Jesse, what is your example?
We don't like, we don't like popcorn.
Okay, we don't like popcorn. Good. Student you, what is your example with we and don't? Good, excellent. Now let's practice with the person they. And my example is they don't. They don't like violence. They don't like violence. Jesse?
They don't like soda.
Good. They don't like soda. Student you? Excellent. Now let's practice with the third person today. Activity.
Doesn't.
The the negative auxiliary, the negative auxiliary, sorry, for the third person, for he, she, and it is doesn't. Doesn't is the negative, okay? The negative auxiliary. So let's practice with this doesn't, okay? And, oh, but before I continue, there is one rule, student you and Jesse, there is one very important rule for everybody. And the rule is this. Yes, for the first time, the rule is this. Mm. Doesn't is an auxiliary. And there is a rule, auxiliary simple form, auxiliary simple form, simple form. Simple form. After doesn't, simple form. Okay? That's the rule, Jesse and student you. Now, let's practice. Example. No. Yes. Let's practice with this. One example, Jesse, and one example, student you. First, my example. Example. My coworker, my coworker doesn't arrive on time at work. Mhm. My coworker doesn't arrive on time at work. Next. The next one is my best friend. My best friend doesn't eat moronga tacos. My best friend doesn't eat moronga tacos. So my coworker doesn't arrive. Doesn't plus simple form. Doesn't arrive on time. My best friend doesn't eat. Doesn't plus simple form. Doesn't eat moronga tacos. Okay, these are my two examples about third person. So Jessie, what is your example?
Okay, so my brother doesn't wake up early on weekends. My second example is my mom doesn't drink coffee at night.
Yes, my mom doesn't drink coffee at night. Perfect, excellent. Yeah, my brother doesn't wake up. Yes, wake up early on weekends. Perfect, excellent, Jessie. Conclusion, auxiliary, simple form. Doesn't, simple form. Now, student you, what are your two examples? Probably with your brother, with your sister, your mom, etc. Okay. Good. Next. Let's go over activity number 3. In activity number 3, Jesse and student you, let's practice with what? Yeah, let's practice with questions and answers. Questions and answers. And let's practice with what is something? What is something? What is something? Okay. And for this activity, practice with that third person, with your again with your brother, sister, friend, father, mother, grandfather, grandmother, uncle, aunt, all the member of the family, or friends, co-workers, etc. Okay. And let's practice. Example. Yes, Jesse. What is something oh yeah, Jesse and Esther and you. What is something? ¿Qué es algo? What is something your grandmother doesn't do? What is something your grandmother doesn't do?
It doesn't cook every day.
Yeah, this is my example. Yeah, one moment. Perfect, perfect, Jesse. But give me 1 second. Example, she doesn't read about technology. She doesn't read about technology, okay? And my grandmother doesn't read about technology. Now, let's practice. Now, let me ask you a different question, okay, Jesse? So, Jesse, what's something your sister doesn't do?
She doesn't clean her room every day.
She doesn't clean her room every day. Excellent. She doesn't clean her room. Excellent. Doesn't clean. Doesn't, simple form. Perfect, Jesse. Doesn't clean her room every day. Perfect. Now, Jesse, one question for student you.
Student you, what is something your grandfather doesn't do?
Excellent. Good. Excellent. So what is something your sister doesn't do? What is something your grandfather doesn't do? Now, student you, one question for me, probably about my brother. Excellent. Answer. My brother, or he, you can say my brother or you can say he, no problem. Well, he doesn't cook. He doesn't cook mole. Or he doesn't cook mole. Next, Jesse, what is something your mom doesn't do? Doesn't.
She doesn't go to parties.
She doesn't go to parties. Excellent. Now, Jesse, question for student you.
Student you, what is something your brother-in-law doesn't do?
Yes, student you. Brother-in-law is cuñado, okay? So, student you, what is your answer? Good, excellent. Now, student you, question for me about my brother. Okay, now the answer is he doesn't read about horror movies. Sorry, he doesn't read about horror. Or he doesn't read, or yes, he doesn't read about horror. Next. Jesse and student you. Let's go over activity number 4. In this activity, let's check again and doesn't. Doesn't, one idea with doesn't and one small idea in positive. One idea in negative and one idea in positive, okay? Let's practice. Check. Example, teacher or Israel. Does the lady drive a bus? Does the lady drive a bus? Answer. No, she doesn't. She drives a car. One more time. No, she doesn't. She drives a car. This is a natural answer. No, she doesn't. She drives a car. Supernatural. No, she doesn't. She drives a car. One more time. Does the lady drive a bus? Answer, no, she doesn't. She drives a car. Okay, so Jesse, let's repeat this idea. Let's repeat the idea. And student you, let's repeat the idea so you can practice, okay? So does the lady drive a bus, Jesse?
No, she doesn't drive a bus. She drives a car.
Okay. Student you, does the lady drive a bus? Okay. Good. Excellent. Now, Jesse,
Yes.
That is for you. Jesse, does he commonly swim in the beach? No, swim, sorry. Does he commonly swim in the beach?
He doesn't. Actually, swims in an Olympic pool.
Excellent, good. Yeah. Now he doesn't. Actually, he swims in an Olympic pool. Perfect, you see? Yeah, nice. And the next one. The next is for student you. Does she normally work in an office? Does she normally work in an office? Does she normally work in an office? Good. Excellent. No, she doesn't. She works in her house, right? Good. Yes, in her bed. Next, Jessie. The
Yes.
next one is for you. And does the lady, yes, does the lady often paint on the wall? Does the lady often paint on the wall?
No, she doesn't often paint on the wall. She paints on painting.
She paints one? Okay, let's
How do you say
yeah. Oh, canvas. This is a canvas. Canvas.
canvas?
No, canvas.
Okay, so
Oh, yeah, sorry.
canvas.
Yeah, canvas.
Okay, so again, please. No, she doesn't paint on the wall. Actually, she paints in a canvas.
Okay, good. Next, student you. Uh, well, next one. Does who? Does the girl, right? Well, the girl. Let's practice about the girl, okay? Does the girl celebrate Christmas with her grandparents? Does the girl celebrate Christmas with her grandparents? Okay. Excellent. Yeah, yes. No, she doesn't, right? Because she celebrates with her parents. Yeah, no grandparents. Jesse, does the baby usually cry? Does the baby usually cry in pictures?
No, the baby doesn't cry in pictures. The baby smiles in the picture.
Okay, good, excellent. Okay, the next one. The next is for student you. Student you. Does the woman ride a motorcycle? Ride is mountain. Does the woman ride a motorcycle sometimes? Does the woman ride a motorcycle sometimes? Okay. Jesse,
Yes.
let's practice with this. Does the woman buy products? Does the woman buy products in the street?
No, she doesn't buy products in the street. She buys products in a mall.
Okay. Next, student you. Does the lady eat pizza in the morning? Does the lady eat pizza in the morning? Good. Excellent. Now let's practice with the next one, with the next exercise. In the next exercise, student you and Jesse, let's check again two ideas, okay? Give me a second. Oh yeah. Here. Jesse and student you. Does your brother, example, does your sibling like whiskey? Does your sibling like whiskey? No. Answer, no, he doesn't. He likes water. Yeah, that's one possibility. One more time. Does your sibling like whiskey? Answer, no, he doesn't. He likes water. The next possibility is, does your sibling like whiskey? And the answer is no, he likes water. The difference is that In the first, you say, no, he doesn't. He likes water. In the second, no, he likes water. Paréntesis. Las dos formas, en gramática, la primera es la correcta, en gramática. Pero en una conversación normal, normalmente pues decimos, no, he likes water. Y así. Entonces, tú decides. Yo les recomiendo siempre lo que es más natural. Ahorita, por cuestiones de académicas, pueden decir el uno o el otro, o decir en una idea uno, decir en una otra idea el otro, como ustedes gusten. Pero ambas son correctas, ¿vale? Let's practice one more time. Does your brother like whiskey? Answer, no, he doesn't. He likes water. Second option, no, he likes water. Okay? Jessie, select one option. Does your brother like whiskey?
No, he doesn't. He likes tequila.
Okay, good, excellent. Student you, does your brother like whiskey? Good, excellent. Next, Jessie, does your father cook for you?
No, he doesn't. He lives very far.
Okay, he lives very far. Excellent, good, excellent. Next, student you. The question is, does your best friend, does your best friend visit you every day? Does your best friend visit you every day? Good. Jessie, does your grandfather have a nice laptop?
No, he doesn't. Because he doesn't like technology.
Okay, excellent. He doesn't like technology. No, he doesn't. He doesn't like technology. Okay. Yeah. Next, student you. The question is, does your father build houses? Houses, plural. Okay. Jessie.
Yes.
The question is, does your uncle arrive late at work? Does your uncle arrive late at work?
No, he doesn't. He's very punctual.
Excellent. He is very punctual. Good, excellent. Nice. Next, student you. Does your mother work at Google? Does your mother work at Google? Good. Excellent. Next. Jessie. Yes. Does your boyfriend write you letters? Does your boyfriend write you letters?
Yes, she does. Sorry. Yes, he does.
Okay.
What do you say? Best friend?
No, your boyfriend. Yes. Yes, he does. Yeah, it's correct, Jessie. It's correct. But let's.
I understood best friend. Yes, she does.
Boyfriend. Your boyfriend, Jessie. But let's imagine in this only.
Yes. So well. Yes, he does.
No, let's practice with negative in this. Jessie.
Okay, so it's right. So no, he doesn't.
Okay. Good.
He's not wrong. He's a romantic person.
Good, Jessie. Nice. Does your boss often increase your salary? Increase is incrementar. Does your boss often increase your salary? Okay, good. Yeah, probably he's stingy, right? Stingy is codo. Good. Next. Jesse. Then
Yes.
is this, does your sister take Chinese classes? Does your
No,
sister
she doesn't.
take Chinese classes?
No, she doesn't. She doesn't like study.
She doesn't like to study?
Mhm.
Okay, good. Next, student you. Does your father fix cars? Does your father fix cars? Good. Nice. Jesse,
Yes.
does your
Mhm.
brother practice Zumba or yoga?
No, he doesn't. He is very masculine for that.
Okay. Good. Next. The next is for student you. Does your sister organize your room? Does your sister organize your room? Good. Excellent. Jesse,
Mhm.
does your does your ex usually text you by Telegram?
No, he doesn't.
Okay, no, he
He
does.
doesn't have Telegram.
Okay, good. Good, Jesse. Next. Does your grandmother usually go to the mall? Does your grandmother usually go to the mall, student you? Okay, good. Next, Jesse, does your
Yes.
brother teach maths?
No, he doesn't. He is an engineer.
He's an engineer. Okay, good. Excellent. Let's go now over activity number 6. In activity number 6, let's practice with does. Sorry, let's practice with doesn't, sorry, and have. Let's practice with doesn't and have. Okay? Example. Check. The question is, does your nephew have? Let's practice with have. Possession. Does your nephew have a rabbit? I will translate. Tu sobrino tiene un conejo. Does your nephew have a rabbit? Answer. No, he doesn't. Or no, he doesn't have one. One. No, he doesn't have one. Uh-huh. And final option. No, he doesn't have any. No, he doesn't have any. And that's it. So one more time, option number 1. What? Does your nephew have a rabbit? Option number 1. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't have one. Or no, he doesn't have any. He doesn't have any. You select, okay, Jesse? Okay, student you. Now the question, Jesse, is, does your nephew have a rabbit? Ah,
No, he doesn't.
excellent. Student you, does your nephew have a rabbit? Good. Excellent. So one more time, option number one, no, he doesn't. No, he doesn't have one. No, he doesn't have any. Now,
rabbit,
rabbit, right? Next one. Let's practice with the next vocabulary. Jessie.
mansion,
What is the vocabulary?
mansion,
Mansion.
Excellent. Now the question is for you, Jessie. For Jessie. Jessie, does your cousin, one member of the family, does your cousin have a mansion, Jessie?
No, he doesn't have one.
Okay, excellent. Now, Jessie, let's practice with student you, but student you, repeat the vocabulary.
swimming pool,
One more time.
swimming pool,
Excellent, swimming pool. So, Jessie, what is the question for student you?
Student you, does your boss have a swimming pool in your house?
Yes, can you repeat the question, please, Jessie?
Yes. Does your boss have a swimming pool in his house?
Okay. Answer. Good. Excellent. Next, student you. Let's practice with this.
gun,
Yes. Gone, right? That's the vocabulary. So, student you, one question for me about my brother, sister, well, my brother or my father or my nephew or my uncle, my friend, with a, yes, practice with a masculine person. Excellent. Answer, no, he doesn't have any. No, he doesn't have any. Next. Jessie, question for you. Yeah. Does your sibling have a piano? Does your sibling have a piano, Jessie?
No, he doesn't have any.
Okay. Next.
piano,
Piano, right? Well, student you.
horse,
What is the vocabulary? Good. Now, Jessie, what is the question?
Horse.
Yes, and the question?
Student you, does your grandfather have a horse?
Excellent. Good, excellent. The next one. The next one is for me, student you. And this one is a Ferrari.
car,
Oh, no, car, a Ferrari. A Ferrari. Let's practice with Ferrari. Yes, and a woman. My mom, my sister, my girlfriend, my niece, my cousin. Excellent. Answer, no. She doesn't have one. No, she doesn't have one. Jessie, question for you. Jessie, does your dad have a Nokia phone?
No, he doesn't have one.
No? Okay.
phone,
Phone, right? Next. Jessie and student you.
parrot,
Yes.
parrot,
Yes. Exactly. Parrot, right? Parrot. Parrot. Jessie, what is the question for student you?
Student you, does your mom have a parrot?
Good. Excellent. Yeah. Yeah, your mom doesn't, right? Good. Excellent. And the final activity, okay? The final activity for today. In this activity, let's check. I don't have, you don't have, we don't have, they don't have, He doesn't have, she doesn't have, it doesn't have. Okay? Example. My example, okay? This is my example. Person I. Person I, you, we, they first. Okay. I don't have, oh yeah, let's practice with this. Super personal idea, okay? I don't have a pet elephant. Jesse, I don't have a pet elephant. Jesse, what is your example with I don't have? Example, your personal, super personal example.
I don't have a lizard for a pet.
Yeah, you don't have a lizard. Okay. Good. Yeah. Lizard is like lagartija, right? Okay. Yeah. Now, student you, what is your example? And don't copy paste. Excellent. Good, good, good. Now, next, you. Now let's practice with the person you. You don't have a helicopter. You don't have a helicopter. Jesse, what is your example with the person you?
You don't have a new car.
No, yes, that's right. Now, student you. Good, excellent. Perfect, excellent. Yeah, independent examples. Next, let's practice with the next one. We, with the person we. We don't have a limousine. We don't have a limousine. Jesse, what is your example?
We don't have enough time.
We don't have enough time. Good, excellent. Enough is suficiente. Enough time is tiempo suficiente, right? Yeah, good, good. Now, student you, what is your example? Good, excellent. Next. Now let's practice with they. They don't have a basketball court. Yeah, basketball court. The court is this place. Yes, a basketball court. They don't have a basketball court. So, Jesse, one example with the person they.
They don't have money right now.
Excellent. They don't have money right now. Good. Student you. What is your example with they? Good. Now let's practice with the person he. Here for the person he, Jesse, and student you, let's practice probably with a man, my brother, my friend, my father, my uncle, my nephew, my cousin, but about a man, okay? He, the person he. Example. My bro, no, yes, my brother. My brother doesn't have, my brother doesn't have an elevator. My brother doesn't have an elevator in his house. What is your example, Jesse?
He doesn't have a job.
Yes, but one person, like your brother, your father, your what? Your boyfriend, your friend, but a man.
Okay, so your friend doesn't have a job.
Okay, my friend, right? Well, the he. Okay. Now, student you, what is your example about your brother or your father with the person he? Good. Excellent. Next. Now let's practice with the person she. Example. Yes. My sister doesn't have a dishwasher in her house. It's negative. So this is my sister. Doesn't have a dishwasher in her house. So, and you, Jesse?
My nurse doesn't have a cat.
Okay, excellent. Now, student you, what is your example? Excellent. Good. Now, the last one. Now, let's practice with it. And this is my example. That dog doesn't have a house. That dog doesn't have a house. Yeah, Jesse, practice with probably with my dog, my car, my cell phone, my I don't know, probably your pet or one accessory.
So the dog doesn't have a name.
Oh yeah, doesn't have a name. Good. Now, student you, what is your example? Good, excellent. Bueno, hasta aquí terminamos la clase. En esa clase prácticamente practicamos con el docent y las terceras personas, ¿vale? Si tienen alguna pregunta, pueden acercarse a alguno de sus maestros o maestras y con muchísimo gusto, pues estaremos aquí ayudándoles sin ningún compromiso, ¿vale? Pero sí, acérquense con nosotros por cualquier duda que tengan. Que tengan una buena tarde y nos vemos el día de mañana. Bye.